The numbers are in, and organizers say more than 8 million people across all 50 states and political parties took to the streets as a part of Saturday's No Kings protest.
The thing that pisses me off the most every day is the people that I elected are not taking a stand. They're not being outraged with us. They're not holding the line. They're not doing their job to save democracy.
I've been a MAGA supporter from the very beginning. I believed in him. I thought that he would end wars, like he said in his campaign. He said he wouldn't start wars. He said he'd bring peace to the Middle East. Now look at us. We're further from peace and closer to catastrophe than ever before. I feel so betrayed.
And it is that raw emotion organizers are now hoping to turn into action with 218 days until the midterm elections. Joining me now, Ezra Levin. He is the co-executive director of Indivisible, one of those lead organizers behind the No Kings protests. Massive turnout. You must feel gratified that your efforts paid off in such a large way that way. But I'm curious how you end up bottling this energy and turn it into votes in November.
Oh, Alex, it was incredible. And one thing that might be of interest as far as what happens in the midterms, there were more people and more protests in Alaska, in Nebraska, in Iowa, in North Carolina, in Michigan, in Georgia, in Maine, in Texas. The states that we're going to need to win when we take the Senate and we take the House saw massive, historic waves of people newly getting engaged. More than half of folks who RSVP'd for No Kings protests around the country had never RSVP'd before. So these people who are not politically active, maybe didn't think of themselves as organizers, maybe didn't think of themselves as activists, maybe they didn't like the political system at all, didn't like Democrats or Republicans. They are out now. These are going to be the same folks who are showing up, not just to vote, but to get out the vote and to protect the results when Donald Trump tries to sabotage them, as he is currently publicly promising to do.
And as we just heard together, we had specifically one Trump supporter who feels betrayed by the president and his policies. We, in fact, heard similar stories on my shows over the weekend, and it happened during the protests as well. What do you do with that?
You welcome them in, Alex. This is really important. This is why it was so important to have everybody from the Democratic Socialists of America to the League of Women Voters and everybody in between being able to say one thing very clearly. We might not agree on everything ideologically. We might not have the same presidential candidate preference for 2028 or agree on what that particular Democratic platform ought to be in 2029. But right now, in the year of 2026, we collectively can say in one clear voice, we don't want this guy. We don't want this agenda. We don't want an illegal and unconstitutional war. We don't want a secret police force that is terrorizing our communities. And we don't want a would-be king raising our prices, wrecking our economy while he lines his own pockets. It is our responsibility right now to welcome everybody who agrees with that into the movement, whether they're a Democrat or not, whether they voted for Kamala Harris or not, whether they previously supported Trump or not, because this movement needs to be big and ideologically diverse in order to confront this guy in the White House effectively.
Well, let me tell you what was big, and that is the flagship protest where you were this weekend in Minnesota. I'm going to have Josh, my director, put up the aerials there. It's extraordinary. I'm curious, the energy and the lessons you are taking away from this No Kings protest. And by the way, will there be another one before November?
Oh, gosh, Alex, it's hard to describe the feeling that was there in the crowds, this palpable sense of energy, this palpable feeling of healing. Keep in mind, this is a community that the White House put its jackboot upon with their secret police force, murdering Alex Preddy, murdering Renee Good, trying to get the people of the Twin Cities to just lay down and take it. And they refused. They linked arms. Democrats and independents and Republicans. Ideology didn't matter. It was the fact that they were neighbors that mattered. So when I was listening to Bruce Springsteen play The Streets of Minneapolis, I turned around and looked at this crowd of 200,000, by far the largest protest in Minnesota's history, 200,000 Minnesotans who had been fighting the fight for their democracy for months. And let me tell you, those people, they're not going home and just sitting on the couch after this. They are in it to win it. And that image that you see there, that's replicated in 3,300 communities all over the world. Alex, I'm excited for the midterms, but this fight doesn't just have the midterms as its next point. We are coming together not for another protest, not just a protest on a Saturday, but on May 1st, May Day. We are replicating the incredible day of action that we saw in the Twin Cities back in January. A day with no business as usual, no shopping, no schools, no work. And we're going to do that at the national level with the May Day Coalition in just a few weeks. That's where all this energy is going next.
Okay, we got about a month to go till then. Ezra Levin, thank you so much. Hope you get some sleep, by the way, because you got a lot on your plate. Thank you.